I just decided to make a quick video and to get you guys thoughts. I just seen on Instagram Tyrese, you know, the Tyrese who plays in he played in Transformer and Too Fast Furious, whatever. And him and his wife is getting divorced. They had, you know, ain't been together that long, but longer than some, and they getting divorced. And it's a sad thing, you know, but give me y'all take on it. You know, these days and times about relationships and people just not being married and staying married. I was married at one time, and shoot, I mean, I tried to kill that fool. I mean, yeah, because the messing around was a bit much. And, you know, a lot of that I can't fault him for everything, but that was a big majority of it. So, let's take. You guys put down in the comments and let me know what you think may be some of the big issues about people that are getting divorced, especially in the entertainment industry. And I'm going to give you my take. A lot of women see these men or these women, and they swear, you know, you fantasize about them, you gotta have them, they run after them, they gotta have that man, they get that woman because they see them always have a crush, and they feel like once they get that man or woman, it's perfect. That's the world. They got money. That man got money, like Tyrese got money, or that woman got money, and now I hit the jackpot. Everything's gonna be wonderful because I'm his woman, I'm the main woman, and this and this and this and that. Baby, it is a lot to that. Okay? So, you know, a lot of times you see your famous celebrity, but you got to understand, it's a million women that want that man. Even like Carly B and Offset, ain't that what it is? It's a million women that want, and I don't care who you are, that dude is going to get tired of you. And he might have love for you, you know, you that special woman, but when you got so many women throwing themselves at them, or at them men, you really believe that man's gonna be faithful? I don't care what you say. I don't care. You really believe that man's gonna be faithful? And I'm gonna keep it 100. Not saying this is the case with them, and I'm not saying that. It's just that how these women chase after these men in the entertainment industry, and then or these football players or basketball players, and these women marry these men, and I guess think that man's gonna be faithful, or they can handle for like, well, I'm the one, he married me, and I'm the one, and yeah, you wish it was me, and it's gonna be all good. Baby, they be with the men and they be tormented because they feelings is hurt, they heartbroken. Some of them men feel like they could talk to you any kind of way and do you any kind of way. Girl, you should be happy I buried you. I'm with you because I am who I am. And you get to drive around, just like with Future. You get to drive around in a Bentley. You want to cry in a Bentley, or you want to cry in a Pinto. Y'all might not know about no Pinto. Or a Chevy. Or a Camry. Or you want to be happy riding around in this Rolls Royce. So in other words, shut up. Your feelings don't mean nothing, because you should be happy to be on my arm. And do y'all think y'all really want that? Let's keep it 100. Do you think you really, really want that? And it's the same with women. They could be egotistical with these men too. Sometimes men can't accept the woman if she's have more money than them, or she has this special clout. It's hard. Now, not saying all of them, so don't come for me in these comments. Not all of them, but sometimes that can be the case when it comes to a woman, and sometimes men too. But my whole thing is, when I'm gonna be on his arm, it's all about me and this and this, and we gonna be married. He ain't gonna mess around with nobody. It's just gonna be me and him. And it gets to the point where the men even just start straight disrespecting the wives in their face. And it's sad. So just think you having problems with a regular everyday Joe. That escalates to the 156 power when you with a celebrity. So you got everything, they wine and dine you and everything look good. And also you deal with a lot of them got mood swings. Everything's got to be their way. Shut up, I bought you this outfit, you better be happy. I got you on my arm, be quiet, you better be happy. I have the right to be with all these women if I want to. You have nothing to say, sit in the corner and shut up. I bring, and a lot of them, now I see a lot of little rappers, and a lot of them, they have the most, I will be scared, they have the most diseases. So you have where they bring you back this disease or that disease, and I don't care what you say, them women ain't telling you that. They ain't telling you all the diseases them guys is bringing them back. Then you just find about the other baby mama, or they done popped up with another baby, but they ain't telling you about the diseases they get and bringing them, and them women ain't saying that and still keeping them diseases. I mean, keeping them guys even though they gave them a disease. Or the chick got pregnant by him and the guy said, you better get an abortion. And I mean now, and they ain't telling you that he made her get an abortion and she's still with him. They ain't telling you about all the mental trauma, verbal abuse. A lot of them are getting knocked upside the head. But they'll do that just to be with this man because that was their fantasy, to live a certain lifestyle. Feel like they have clout or they better than the next woman because he picked me. And baby, it's not worth it. I tell you, I couldn't. I can't. I done had the chance to even somewhat play that role, and I just couldn't do it. I can't put myself in that role with being that celebrity's girl and do that. I chose not to. I was like, no, I'm good. And most women won't do that, but I was like, oh, this celebrity is interested in me, and I'm going. I was like, no, I'm good. Because I know what comes with that. And there's a whole lot of women don't tell you, they just bragging, this is my man, and he bought me this Bentley, and he bought me this ring, we living in this house. And that's the reason why they're showing you all that. The front. And make y'all want their life when their life is freaking miserable. All the abuse. Because he had me get my titties done, my booty's done. Now my body is banging, and I'm this and that, and I'm wearing this little outfit, and I'm the boo boo boo, and look at me. But they didn't tell you they so depressed. They found out he's with that girl. After you got all this work done, he with that girl, and then he's with that other girl. And matter of fact, let's talk about that, because when Usher was messing around on his wife, and that one chick he was messing around with, that big chick, and no disrespect to the big girls, she was, overweight, big girl. Just think about all the women who wouldn't get their body done and boobs done and think, oh, he gonna like me, he won't be with me. And look who he messed around with. Just a regular old basic chick. Yes, she was overweight, but so there's a lot of men like overweight women. And he messed around with her. But even though all these women get their boobs done, butt done, this sucked out, that sucked out, he still. And those women they told you that he gave them something, had a disease and gave them something. But it's a whole lot of them ain't telling you. So I'm saying this to say that a lot of time people don't value being marriage. A lot of people get married for the clout of it because of who that person is. And then once they get into it and see that the person is a freaking nightmare, after they've been in there and try to tolerate it, after a while, they can't handle it. They can't take it no more. And they're like, I'm ready for divorce. I'm sick of this. I can't do this no more. The mental whatever. he keeps downing me, or breaking my self-esteem, or messing around on me all the time, and somebody new, or don't have time with me, or for me, or it's always something. So next time when y'all think y'all see that new celebrity, that's the and then that times at 10, it's only gonna be for a moment. He meddle with you, give you a couple of dollars, and they move on to the next. But for some reason out here we think we extra special. So I'm telling this to say that think more about yourself, ladies, fellas. Because people get so many things that they've been through, so many traumas, so many this and that, and it's hard to be in a relationship with somebody, let alone married, and then a celebrity. What, baby? They seem like they so perfect, like they don't have issues and traumas, and a lot of times they get a lot of more issues and stuff than we do. Because just think about being an actor, you got to be different personalities anyway. You got to be somebody different, and if you're so good at it, you can do that in your natural life at home. Or you make everybody believe you this wonderful person, but when you get behind closed doors, you the devil. So I'm just saying this. Think more about yourself. I don't care if they're a celebrity or not. Don't go for it. Don't lose yourself. Think highly of yourself. Respect yourself. And if it's not that type of issue, and if you can in a relationship, try to make it work if you're married. But if it ain't, just go. Just go. Because honestly, it didn't really surprise me that him and his wife got divorced. I hate to say that, Tyrese and his wife, because I knew something wasn't right when he was crying about his daughter and talking about, oh, my baby, when he done a video, and then he was constantly saying stuff, so-and-so giving him $1 million for this, and he was just ranting and going through this stuff on social media. I knew something wasn't right, and I'm thinking, what is his wife saying and doing? And someone that's kind of mentally going through or something, that's I dealt with it. With my ex-husband, it's something to deal with, and it's more than a notion. And so don't let them have some money and stuff with it too. Oh, baby, they take that to a whole nother level. You better, what? You beneath me. You better sit down and be over there. There's so many women I can have. You better be glad I chose you. I'm just saying, but y'all, it was just something on my mind. You go ahead and drop down in the comments and tell me what you think. And like I said, these, when it comes to marriages, I don't know. And maybe like our grandmamas and stuff like that, back in the day, they dealt with a lot. And a lot of them didn't work. So they had to hush up because they had all these kids by them men. So they had to be quiet, deal with whatever he was doing. And knowing he had a whole nother family down the street around the block. So, but the woman had to deal with it, and she just dealt with it. So this man could take care of her or deal with her. But now, all the relationships wasn't like that. But believe me, if they've been together for 30, 40, 50 years, what you think they've been through? Everything. Just some people could tolerate it and make it through. Some people, like, they don't have the give power. They don't have the staying power. Mentally, they can't take it. And you can't fault nobody mentally. You can't deal with some of the stuff people dish out. You can't get mad. At all. You can't get mad. And then sometimes if you were just with somebody for the clout and the money anyway, and you find out who they really are in the first place, you didn't love them in the first place. You were just there for this. You didn't, I ain't here for that. He this, he crazy, he that. Because honestly, I wonder how long Kanye and Kim gonna stay together. She stayed with him longer than she had any of them, and that's probably because she got them kids. But I know it's gotta be a monster trying to deal with him and how his emotional roller coaster. But we don't really know how she is to deal with her on the closed doors too, being who she is. He probably the only one that can deal with her. Why we thinking it's totally him? You just never know. But you guys, I just had that on my mind. I just had to throw that out there, and you guys tell me what you think, and drop your comments and tell me what you think in your opinion, and a discussion about that and about relationships, especially celebrity relationships. It's hard to state it because they in a whole, without them, a whole fantasy world anyway. So them trying to bring you into their fantasy world and you don't understand it, it's something. All right, I'm gonna let y'all go till next time.